And folks, everything happens on Expressport. Life begins on the Expressport and above. All the rewards, all the benefits, everything that you're going to receive is going to happen on Expressport and above. Now, the Expressport works exactly the same way as the travel board, with one exception. You cannot join on the Expressport level. You have to join at the travel board and get promoted onto the Expressport. Now, one of the key features that come into play on the travel board as well as the Expressport is the first qualified, first paid feature. Meaning that if you're one of the first two to get your two people, if you're one of the first to get your two people onto whether it be the travel board or the Expressport, once those 8 positions are filled, it's quite possible that you could jump over one level and go from level 1 to level 3, or in some cases, we've seen people go from level 1 straight to level 4, the pay position. The next 8 people that come in cycle them out, and they advance and get paid. Now, again, Expressport works exactly the same way as the travel board. Once those 8 positions are filled in level 1, everyone advances to level 2. The next time that happens, everyone advances to level 3. The third time that happens, you're in the pay position. The next 8 people will cycle you out, will immediately be credited $10,000 in commissions in your e-wallet, which you'll have several options to do, whether transfer the funds, purchase e-vouchers to sell to your people. You have several different options to your cash. You'll automatically be re-entered back onto level 1 to repeat that process over and over and over again, and you'll be credited a $5,000 group vacation package that the company puts out from time to time. Now, the group vacation packages, every so often the company will put out a group vacation package such as an African safari, or maybe one group package might be the pyramid, visiting the pyramids of Egypt. So every time you cycle out and earn $10,000, you also qualify for an incredible $5,000 group vacation, which will give you a chance to travel for free, but you'll also have cash while you travel. Next compensation structure, folks, is residual income. And that's where it gets really interesting, because just about every company out there that offers some sort of residual income requires you and your team to purchase product every month. See, your typical company that pays residual income will first ask for you to purchase a product every month. Then they'll ask you to pay for your web site hosting every month, and you're going to have to build a team of people to do that. But here in TVI, it's completely different. Once you cycle out of the Expressport, you are now qualified to receive residual income for life. And the way it works is very simple. TVI will pay you 5% of all the sales that come into your group that month. Now, if you think about this, and this is something that's really, really dynamic and exciting, there is no capping, there's no cutoffs, there's no ceiling. You don't have to balance a left leg with a right leg. You don't have to re-qualify to receive the commissions that you've already earned every month. And it pays to infinity, folks. On the 10th of September, we received our first residual income checks for the group. We had people earning anywhere from $800 to $8,000 in residual, and that was the first month and a little bit less than a month and a half into the business. In the month of September, those checks went to an incredible new height. I believe the top person in our group had made something in excess of $18,000. And last month, I can't even tell you what some of the biggest residual checks were, because it would really just blow you out the water. Next compensation structure is the power pool. Now, I want you to pay very close attention, because this right here is going to be security for you. The power pool allows all the presidential associates within TVI to share in a 2% of the global revenue of the company. Now, keep in mind that you right now not only would receive residual income checks every month. You'll also receive your express board cycles, but in addition to that, you'll share 2% of the global revenue. Now, to become a presidential associate, it's not very, very hard. Yes, it does take work, it does take commitment, but even if it took you 6 months to reach presidential, and our first people were doing it within the first 3.5 months in TVI, understand that based on the company's growth, you're looking at, $5 of every person that comes into TVI shared amongst the presidential associates, folks. When we first came in, back in July 22nd, there were only 250,000 distributors in TVI. Right now, there's well over 400,000. So imagine getting $5 every single share of $5 every single month of all that growth and volume. And January through April is really when the momentum starts. I don't know why it is, but I guess people have, their New Year's resolution, and they said this year is going to be different. They're going to make money, and they're not going to go through the struggles of the previous year. But January through April is usually most companies' explosive growth. So you want to work real hard, and you want to become a presidential associate so you can share in the power pool checks every single month. Now, I believe that the power pool checks are going to be anywhere from $15,000 to $50,000 every month paid to the presidential associates. Now, I might be wrong, but based on the calculations of the people that are coming in, that's what I possibly see the power pool commissions. But we'll know on the 10th of this month what the power pool checks look like. Last but not least are the incentives. World-class incentives for world-class opportunity.